You know, the soundtrack for Metroid Prime is pretty timeless. Lots of good songs, and because it's such a unique style, they really want to nail that, like, sci-fi, alien-type world. It's really good. And I really want to play Metroid Prime, so expect a Metroid Prime stream next year. It'll happen. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome Kid, welcome Ploof. Happy New Year's Eve. Instantly lurking but wanted to come and say that in case you won't make it. All good. Enjoy the lurk. And Happy New Year's Eve to you. So, what is today's agenda? Today, I will be yapping a lot. That's the plan. If I get done yapping, then, well, maybe play some video games. What video games? Not sure yet. Something. Maybe Minesweeper. Potentially. But let me go to my other scene and hope it's working. Put this up here. Oh, you know what? I need to make this. There we go. Let's see if this works. Surely not. Anything's possible, you know. This work? Oof. Hold up. How do I make it so I can see? I need to scale my window weird. Put this here. Put that there. Stretch this out a little bit. Okay, it's not a perfect fit, but kind of works. Is it legible? That's what matters. If you can actually read it, that's what matters. Don't mind the borders. I forgot to resize my own window. So welcome, Anna. Let's see. It shouldn't swap, right? No, it should stay. Alright, let's leave it like that, I guess, for now. The scuff never stops here. So here is my tier list that I made. Tier list of the games I played in 2024 on stream. And that I beat. So, not all the games I played on stream, because there were some that, like I said, don't have an ending. Kind of. Like Phasmophobia. Or some of like the minigames. They're just minigames after all. But this is the order that I played and streamed stuff and beat it. I played a total, or beat rather, a total of 54 games, I think it was. So, a lot of games, a lot of video games. Let's get into it then. Let me just stretch. It's kind of early for me. Number one. Oh, wait, first, my categories. Loved it. You know, they all kind of make sense, I would hope. Liked it, was okay, So, what game did I love? I mean, a little bit of a spoiler, but considering it's in my Twitch bio, it'd be really wrong to not put this in there. Alrighty. So, the first game we have is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but it's specifically the Saturn version that was JP only. There was a patch, someone made a translation patch for it, that also included some quality of life stuff. This was the very first game I streamed and beat on stream, so what do I think about this? Considering that it's Castlevania and it's Symphony of the Night, I liked it. I'm gonna put it in the like tier, and the reason I'm putting it in my like tier is because the Saturn version has some exclusive stuff that the PS1 version didn't. Some extra rooms, some extra weapons, stuff like that, but also it has some like drawbacks. The transparency effects isn't all working right. The lesser, I think it has like less buttons, I think, in the PS1, so like they had to do some weird like combinations to get the map screen. It didn't run super smoothly even with the patch, so I think it's fine to put it here. I liked it. It's Symphony of the Night with some extra stuff, a nice way to play it if you want to replay the game, and I had fun playing it. Next we have The Legend of Zelda: A Link's Awakening DX HD. So they also made a PC port. You remain here, but you're working on some stuff. No problem. Thanks to you for the alert, Mana, and I hope your work goes well. They made a PC port for Link's Awakening. I don't even know if PC port is accurate. It's kind of its own thing. It's the game, but with a host of features that you can only get on PC, like expanding the resolution to an insane amount. I think if you can you can zoom out all the way and see the full map of the game, but it's still mostly the same game. This is another one of those that I liked it just because I like Link's Awakening. I had it on the Game Boy back in the day, well, Game Boy Color, because I had the DX version. And I played this a lot. I remember playing this a lot on road trips and stuff like that. So, very fond memories of it. I liked it. It was nice. The PC version was also pretty cool. Another neat way to check it out. So yeah, in my light category. Nothing but old games, huh? That's all I play is old games. Who would have thought? Next we have Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. I still have this cartridge. It's right over there. You can't see, but I'm pointing at my stash of physical copies of video games, and it's over there somewhere beneath a pile of other stuff. I think Mario 3 is actually really, really good. One of the better Mario games. There are a lot of good Mario games, but I think 3 nails it down pretty good because you have all different worlds with different themes, cool items, a lot of neat stuff. This is going into my... Ow! Welcome, Eagle. This is going in my... Okay, let me actually think. Do I love it or do I like it? Or do I both? Timing. Hitting my head. You know what? I'm putting it into my loved it tier. I think it's a classic. I think, like I said, everything about it is really good. It is a really good game. This is going into my bonk. Yes, it's going into... Where's my... I need a new tier. Another column, another row, I mean. But yeah, I think it's safe. Pretty good to put it here.
Howdy.
Also, howdy, H Phantom. The game itself is fun. If you play it, you know, all the way through, you can also use the level skips, the whistles and all that. But really good game, really good Mario game. I think more should be like this. Next, we have Sonic Advance. I've never played any of the Advance games. I played a lot of the Sonic games, as you'll see later on in this list, but I never played any of the GBA ones. No, that's a lie. I played Sonic Battle, which was a GBA game, but it wasn't a Sonic normal platformer game. So this is the first time I played it. Right off the bat, I'm gonna put it right here. It was okay. Now, why was it just okay? It suffers a little bit from like the GBA, like, you know, screen crunch. They still did a pretty good job, I think, but there were some parts where like, I wish I could see more of the screen. And I remember the later levels being really annoying. I don't remember what it was anymore, but I just remember, if I think back on it, I'm like, it was alright, but maybe I don't want to go back to play it. So maybe Advance 2 and 3 fixes some of the problems that Advance 1 has, but I've only played Advance 1. And I will put it in the... It was okay. It was fine. I beat it. I moved on. It was neat. Maybe I'll try 2 and 3. Next, we have Turok 1 for... Well, I played the PC port from Night Dive Studios. Makes sense, you don't know many of the Sonic games, but you have the same feeling on the franchise. I like a lot of them. I mean, you can see there's a lot of them here on my list. But yeah, this one was just okay. It was alright. Turok. I played a lot of Turok when I was younger. Another game that I still have my physical copy of, my Nintendo 64. My 64 is also somewhere over there. Well, my original one is gone, but this is another one I bought later on in life. So I did play this a lot. Turok Evolution. I played that one too on the GameCube, but this is Turok 1 for the 64. I played this one a lot. I don't think I ever beat it legitly when I was a kid because I'm terrible as a child. But loved it when the PC port came out. Night Dive Studios are great. They really know how to remaster games. And the PC port was great. I played it, loved it. Wait. Well, I liked it. I liked it. I want to say I loved it. It was enjoyable to play all the way through. Nice levels, nice weapon. And that's the best thing about Turok, I think, is the weapons. They really go into the... You start as caveman with a knife and bow, and you end up with like 2 nuclear weapon things that shoots chrono magic thing and then plasma rifles and all kinds of weird stuff. So it's really cool to see that. The levels aren't too confusing. They're pretty straightforward. Some of them can be, but I think it's enjoyable enough to just play and go through. So definitely recommend it. Check it out. Well, now that we're listening to this music real quick, I didn't play it on stream. I played a little bit of it. for helping another fellow friend out. I don't know if I want to play Wind Waker because that fellow friend also beat the game. Please go check out Manasui on Twitch to see Wind Waker. It was fun, the little bit I played. Unofficial, not on the tier list, but the music has reminded me to talk about it, I guess. Although, in my category, if I had to break it on here, the little bit I played, I would put, it was okay. I know I played it a lot when I was a kid, but when I was playing it now, I'm just like, it's alright, I guess. Nothing crazy. Never played this version of Mario. Wait, which one? Mario World? Well, either way, that's my thoughts on The Wind Waker. I'm okay with not playing it, and I was okay with watching Mana stream of it. Now we have Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. The one you play with Super Mario Bros. That would probably be the first one on NES, maybe? The NES version? Yeah, that's Mario 1 then. Mario World for the Super Nintendo. This is another, I loved it. This is one I played so much as a kid. I played the original Super Nintendo version, and then I played the GBA version. So, lots of fond memories. I think the game is amazing. Lots of worlds, just like Mario 3. There's a secret world, too, the Star Road and all that. I think Yoshi's a great addition. The cape is very broken, but very fun because it's broken. Has a lot of good stuff. Another solid platformer, and the reason why we still see a lot of ROM hacks for this game, which I am considering playing. I think maybe on, I don't know, maybe Wednesday or something. I'll dedicate a day of just playing like Mario ROM hack stuff because I really enjoy it. I used to do it back in the day when I was younger too. So definitely love it. It's great. Mario 3, Mario World, play both of them. They're amazing. Then we have, wait, hold up. The music, I've never played this game. I know this game is. I've never played this game, and hearing this tune, this motif, makes me think, what is going on here? Maybe I should play Chrono Cross. Maybe expect a Chrono Cross stream in the future since I never played it. Alright, sorry for that little tangent. Next game on the list, we have Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. Also the PC port version by Night Dive. So here, I like Turok 1. I liked it a lot. It was cool. It was great. Turok 2 though, I want to put in my in-between. I can't really do in-between was okay and liked it, but I would put it in my was okay category. It has more story. It actually does have stories. Turok 1 is like, here is a little bit of backstory. Now go kill things, and that's about it. Turok 2 does give you an actual story. Each level gives you objectives, things to do. The problem I have with Turok 2 is that some of the levels are so confusing, and even in this version, the PC version, they added more, I think, like objective markers that kind of lead you to the right way, but oh my lord, some of those levels are just straight up cryptic. The guns are cool, the weapons are cool, but I think just the some of the layouts of the levels was just a little too much for me, where I'm like, alrighty, I'm backtracking for like the 5th time now, I really just want to move forward. Was okay plus plus? If only there was an okay plus plus. It's cool, it's neat. I like the parts that were pretty straightforward. So I'll just leave it in my was okay category. Really neat set of weapons though, really cool. 1 second. Alrighty. Next we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Another loved it, of course. You're gonna find out that a bunch of the stuff in here in this category is probably fueled by nostalgia. I played it a lot as a kid. Surprise, surprise. But also no, the game itself is amazing. It holds up today. I think it's still considered the highest rated game of all time. For good reasons. If you've never played it, please go play it. You probably will like it. It's a good game. Lots of dungeons. You play as child and adult Link. Cool items. You can do bonus stuff, like different side quests to get other like heart pieces or even a better sword. Which one is it? This is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's still the #1 highest rated game of all time. Maybe something else is beating it, but it is a very good game. And that's why it is gonna stay here, loved it tier, because it is that good. It still holds up. For being Nintendo 64, I think it was even a launch title. I'm not too sure about that. But for being a very early Nintendo 64 game, they nailed a lot of the things right. So good job to them. Ah, okay. Even Fate, you think recommended that one? Yeah, it's good. Both the 64 Zeldas are good, I want to say. And welcome, Physics. Happy New Year's in case you experienced it. I have not. It is December 31st, 11 a.m. for me, but thank you. Happy New Year's to you if you have experienced it yourself as well. But yeah, I also played, I loved it so much that I played Randomizer. I played a random version of it, which is not included on here. But yeah, even the rando is good. I want to play more rando for myself. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't, but pretty much cannot get enough of this game. Not yet? It's 5 p.m. for you. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Next, we have Spyro the Dragon. I've never played any of the Spyro games. There's a lot of PS1 games I didn't play just because I had the 64 instead. So I missed out on like Spyro or Crash, stuff like that. I wanted to check it out. I started with the first one because why not? Might as well go in order. But it was alright. I didn't really like it a lot. I thought it was neat for what it was, but some pretty annoying segments that I think is just, you know, since it's an early title, some of the stuff I'm pretty sure gets fleshed out in the later games. Also, morning, Kelly. But for being the first title, I found it okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was alright. It was okay. Maybe I will go back and play 2 and 3 and whatever else there is, but Spyro 1 was alright. I remember some of the levels. No, there was like one level in particular where I could not find a dragon. I had to look it up. That was like one of the times I had to look up something. I don't generally like looking up stuff on games I never played before, but there was this one dragon that you had to do some very convoluted like looping around. But yeah. Next we have Shovel Knight. I've owned this for a while now, and I only played it this year, which is funny because like I think this is a game I would have, you know, played a long time ago, considering I love pixel art. I love the platforming, kind of like Mega Man and stuff. And I did play it, and I liked it. It was great. Had fun. I only did the Shovel Knight campaign itself. There's like, I want to say 4 or 5 DLCs with different characters. I started the Plague Knight one, but I only did Shovel Knight's version, and it was good. It was fun. It has the charm of like the NES type platformer stuff, like I said about Mega Man. It has some difficulty. It's not overly hard, but it still has it. And I think it's fun and challenging, but fair. There really wasn't any parts. No. I think there was one thing I complained about. I think there's some segments of where there's no light and everything's like in a pitch black background, and then there's, I think it's like lightning bolts or something that like illuminates the screen. And I thought, like, I remember I said something about like, oh, this is kind of too distracting for me, or like it's kind of like the flashing was too something. Either it was too annoying or too something, too bright. I'm not too sure anymore. But other than that, I think it was a fantastic game. It was super fun. And I do want to play the DLC, but I might just do that on my own and not stream it. But I recommend it. It was cool. Liked it. Next, we have Donkey Kong Country 1 for the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country 1, I liked it. It's the first one in the Country series, trilogy even. Also, one second. You're here on YouTube side because you forgot to Lico login on your phone. It's all good. Welcome in, Lico. How's it going? Just doing some tier list. Donkey Kong Country 1 is another solid platformer. Cool levels. It's definitely good for being the very first in the series. A lot of the stuff gets ironed out, becomes better with 2 and 3. There's no, I don't think there's any bonus stuff. Like, there's bonus rooms, but the bonus rooms only give you lives pretty much. So it's very linear, very just, you know, do the level, done level, move on, which is fine. It has pretty good levels for the most part. A lot of people like to say that the minecart levels are really unforgiving, but it's not too bad. I think I might have died like a couple of times, but not too bad. I think one level I had trouble with was one of the barrel levels. I think some of the barrel physics in this one is either kind of too fast or not accurate. I don't know, but I had trouble with some of the barrel levels. Either way, it's a good game. Recommend it. Was cool. Wrapping a Shadow the Hedgehog hoodie. Nice. And now we have Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. This goes in. Loved it. Loved it. Love it. I love this game. This is my favorite one out of the series. I'm always down to play this game. 2 has it all. You have Diddy, you have Dixie. Dixie has like a floating mechanic thing, so if you're not too good for platformers, you can play as her. There's a whole like bonus lost level type thing going on. There's collectibles. You can get DK coins, you can get bonus coins. The levels themselves are cool. A variety of environments. The music is amazing. Same for Donkey Kong Country 1. I didn't say that. The music is amazing. It has aquatic ambience. A lot of people know aquatic ambience, even if they don't know Donkey Kong Country. But personally, I find 2 just to be the pinnacle of Donkey Kong games. My favorite will never change. I love it, love it, love it. If you want a very good, tight platformer, play this one. So good. So welcome in, Alfing. So how long till New Year's in my place? It is currently 11 a.m. So I need 13 more hours. It will be a while. But yes, play Donkey Kong Country 2. Maybe I'll play it again. It does have co-op, so maybe wink wink someone else will want to play it. Same then. Yeah, we got some time. It's alright, Alfing. Hope you're doing well. Next we have Fallout New Vegas. I don't have to say anything. I could just put it here and move on. I could do that, but no. Fallout New Vegas. It is my favorite video game of all time. It's still my favorite video game of all time. It will probably remain my favorite video game of all time. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink.
Maintain perfect posture. Check.
And I will sit up. Thank you, thank you. Fallout New Vegas. I played it. This is my very first Fallout game. Back in I forgot what year, but I first played it on the PS3. Loved it. Instantly fell in love with it. Never played a game like it before. I've played FPS games, but they were more traditional stuff like Call of Duty. This is like the first FPS / RPG game I played. And I fell in love with it. The story is amazing. That's why I still play it to this day. There's so many different quests, so many different factions, so many different ways you can play the game that even after all these years later, I will still play it. Every year, I do a yearly playthrough. I love it that much, I will play it yearly. Sometimes more than once. Need to finally play it. Yes, it is just that good. I will play it again on stream. I said it. I streamed it. I loved it. It was great. I said I'm going to stream it again because there's another type of build that I want to do. So, if you have to play just one Fallout title, play this one. This is the pinnacle. This is the best one there is. I've played Fallout 1, I played 2, but never beaten actually 2. Played 3, I played 4. And this is the best one by far. Better with mods as well. London has been updated. Yeah, I saw. I don't know if I will go back to it. But maybe, we'll see. But yes, I could be singing New Vegas' praises all day long. If you like RPGs, if you like choices that actually matter, if you like FPS games, well, it's like FPS light. Definitely play New Vegas. My favorite game of all time. Alrighty. Next, we have Portal. Portal 1. Portal 1 was good. I liked it. It was very short and sweet. I beat it in less than 2 hours. I think it was even, no, how long was it? It was very, very short, but that's also because I played Portal 2. This is my first time playing Portal 1. Never played it before, but I have played Portal 2. So a lot of the mechanics I was already familiar with. It was good, but very, very short, which is fine, I think, because it was the first time them trying to figure out how to do puzzles, how to do stuff. It was alright. It was cool. It was nice. It was neat. It was simple. It was sweet. Check it out if you like puzzle games and seeing some cool mechanics. I think the Portal mechanic is neat. Maybe one day we'll get Portal 3. Maybe. We'll see. Next we have Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, the Switch version. This is loved it category. I played the original Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the GameCube. And I love Paper Mario 1 and 2. This is being the second game. The first one is just called Paper Mario for the 64, which I will definitely stream one day. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door took pretty much everything that Paper Mario 1 has and just improved upon it. Made the partners better. You can upgrade your partners, I think twice in this one. They're all cool, have nice personalities. The story is pretty neat for being a kid's RPG. The mechanics are great. You have your traditional, RPG select attack, but you can also some of the moves use action commands, so you have to press A at the right time or do other stuff. You can perfect dodge, you can do regular, I think there's like a regular defense up, and there's a one where you have to press a different button, but if you get it at the right frame you take 0 damage, so there's actually some skill involved. It's pretty good overall, recommend it, love it, great game. And next we have Metroid Zero Mission, which is a remake of Metroid 1 for the NES, which I never played and probably won't play because Metroid 1 on the NES is something that's not for me. But Zero Mission is I like it. Pretty cool remake done in the GBA style, made more modern, so you can actually save for one instead of using a password system. progression is a lot more clear, tells you where to go on the map. And the controls are good. I think they borrowed most of the controls from Fusion, which is also amazing. Also, welcome back, Liko. And yeah, it's a pretty neat package to see how the series first started in a way with this remake. It was kind of short. I think I also beat this one in one stream, but for it being a GBA game, it's kind of to be expected. I want to play more Metroid games, so I probably will. New Year's dance, thank you, thank you. But yeah, check out some Metroid Zero Mission. If you never played the game, it's a good way to get started on the series. Alrighty, next we have Kirby 64, Crystal Star Shards. This one is gonna go, and thank you for summoning Kara. Thank you for that. And this is going in my light one. A lot of them are probably gonna end up here. You had to leave. Do you now? Alright, see ya. See ya, Liko. Maybe one day I'll sing the lyrics to that song. Thank you, physics. It's fitting for New Year's because literally the moves speak hands in the air like you don't care. It's the California Girls dance is what it is. But yeah, thank you, thank you. Kirby 64. I've played a lot of the Kirby games. Kirby 64 is cool because it has a unique mechanic where you can combine two abilities. For those who haven't played Kirby, the whole gimmick is that you see an enemy, you can take their ability, you like swallow them up and you take their ability, you copy their ability. And there's quite a handful of abilities in the game. But Kirby 64 makes it so you can combine two abilities and you get some really neat combinations. Like, I think there's like electric is one, and then there's also like spike, but if you combine electric and spike you get like a lightsaber or something like that. Like there's a bunch of cool possibilities that you can do, a bunch of unique weapons. The levels themselves are also really neat. It's another platformer type game. I didn't 100% it. You had to get all the shards, which I didn't do. I missed a couple. But it's still nice to just play a playthrough of it without 100%ing it. It was fun. It was great. Music was good. Solid overall Kirby game. Can stay in the light category. California girls are unforgettable. Yeah. I won't sing the rest of the song. I'll spare you, but maybe one day. Next, we have Sonic 1. Sonic the Hedgehog. First one for the Genesis. This is another... Liked it. Kind of liked it and was okay, but I think like it more than okay. This goes here. Tasty two bikinis on top. Don't type it out. I won't sing anymore. I won't do it. I won't do it. Sonic 1. Sonic 1 is alright. Being the first one, there's some stuff that's missing from the later iterations, like the spin dash, mainly the spin dash. Supersonic isn't there either. And the levels are mostly okay, except for maybe the second level. Marble Zone isn't that great. Labyrinth is okay for me, but some people probably don't like it. But it's their first try, their first go at it, so I think it's okay. It's fine. It was fun still. replaying it. Wasn't anything too special, but it was good enough that I can put it in my lag category and not just the was okay category. Next we have Sonic 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, also Sega Genesis. This one goes in... loved it. I think 2, just like Donkey Kong Country 2, took the stuff that 1 laid out and just ran with it. 2 gives you Sonic and Tails. 2 gives you Super Sonic. 2 gives you a spin dash for extra mobility. 2 has just nice levels overall. Has great music. And also a little bit of nostalgia wank for me. Like I said, this is the game I remember vividly playing as a kid. Like one of my earliest memories is playing this game a lot. So one of the games that helped define gaming for me when I was super young. But it still holds up. Even playing it now, it still holds up really good. Love it. Should play it if you like Sonic, or if you want to get into Sonic, I recommend too. It's great. Sorry, just blowing my nose. Next we have BioShock. BioShock 1 goes in liked it. It's a pretty good platformer. Sorry, the music is reminding me of a platformer. The music is Spyro. This is a pretty good FPS game. Immersive sim is what we call it. Pretty good immersive sim. I played BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite back in the day on the console, PS3. Revisiting them, they were good. Well, revisiting the first one was good. Even if you can get some pretty broken stuff, I became a wrench man because I just stacked plasmids, the perks of the game, to like do insane amount of wrench damage, melee damage. But it's really cool for just the setting, being under the sea and finding out what happened to this weird world, and all the extra lore. You can go around and inspect things, find diaries, piece like stories together. The gunplay is pretty good still. There's like 6 different weapons, I want to say 6 or 5. But you also have plasmids, which are pretty much, magic. You can shoot lightning bolts, you can use fire, telekinesis, all kinds of stuff. The game is kind of challenging, but it's nice. It's cool. Another really nice get invested type of game if you want to immerse yourself into a weird world from the 1940s, I think it is. But yeah, I had fun with it, and I want to play more of 2. I started 2, but I stopped playing it because I was already playing a lot of FPS games at the time. But I will go back to 2 and I will finish it. Next we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. A lot of Sonic games on here. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is technically 2 different games, but they were meant to be played together. They were originally 1 game, but I think they ran out of time, so they released Sonic 3 first and then Sonic and Knuckles later. Funny enough, when I was a kid, I didn't have Sonic 3, but I did have Sonic and Knuckles, so I had the second half of the game, and I played it a lot. But the cool thing about the cartridge is that the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge has this lock-on technology, they called it, where the top of it opens up, like it has a little like flap. You open it up, and there's a slot there, and you can put another Genesis game on top of it. So the gimmick was you can put Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 on top, and then it will load that data and Sonic and Knuckles data, and then you get something different. So like for Sonic 1, it makes it so you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 1. For Sonic 2, you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. But for Sonic 3, you get to play both games the way it was intended. So you play Sonic 3 first and then go immediately into Sonic and Knuckles. And hold on, where's my music? And that's how it's meant to be played. Oh, hold up, I forgot. YouTubers, are you still here? Yes, I'm still here. The game itself is kind of long because of it. I much prefer the Sonic and Knuckles more just because I played it when I was younger. But Sonic 3 is alright. Has some pretty cool zones. Hydrocity. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Great music. Snowcap. Talking about the original soundtrack, the one done by Michael Jackson. It's great, it's cool, it's neat. I didn't end up getting... I don't think I ended up getting Supersonic at all. It's one of those games where you kind of have to explore to find all the secrets, the secret emeralds and all that, which I unfortunately didn't do. And if you do it on the Sonic and Knuckles side, you can unlock Hypersonic, I think it's called. But yeah, Sonic and Knuckles side, neat. Good levels as well. Pretty much the same as Sonic and 3, since they're meant to be played together, obviously very similar. But I do recommend it. It was great. I liked it. And it goes in my like category. Next we have Sonic CD. This also goes in my like category. Sonic CD. It was a Sonic game made for the add-on, the Sega CD. Didn't have too many titles for it, but it did have a Sonic game. It plays more like Sonic 1, which is no coincidence because I think the team that did Sonic 1 went on to do Sonic CD, while a different team made Sonic 2. So a lot of similarities with Sonic 1. The cool thing about Sonic CD is that it has time travel. You can go... You start in the present of each stage, but in the stage itself you can find a bunch of signposts that read past or future. And you can go into the past version, you go to the future version. You can also make good futures, because by default each future has a bad variant, but that's why you're playing the game, to make a good future. If you can find the right capsules and stuff, you can destroy them. Bam, your stage now has a good feature, different music, different looks. It's really cool. Most of the stages were fine. Besides, I think it's a Wacky Workbench or Metallic Madness, I forgot which one it is, but both of those are annoying. The rest were pretty good. It also had the Super Peel Out, which is a alternative to the Spin Dash, although most people probably use Spin Dash because you get to be in ball form so you don't take contact damage. But it's pretty neat that it's there. Sonic Sanchez and Tails Sanchez. No, there's no Tails in this one. Not in Sonic CD. It's only Sonic alone. But yeah, liked it. It was cool. I really like the time travel mechanics. Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania goes in loved it category. Sonic Mania is pretty much a love letter to all the older Sonic games. This was released... Actually, I don't know when it was released. I don't want to say 10 years ago. Surely not. It's recent but old now. But basically it takes Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, CD. It takes all these games and remixes the levels. And it's done in a style that I think is for the Sega Saturn, the like what if category. This game was made by the fans. There are people who made a bunch of like fan stuff in the day, and they got together and Sega's like, okay, you can make a game. And because they're so passionate, you can tell the game itself is so good. Really, really good. The best out of all of these just because it has modern resolution screens. Has like, you know, 60 FPS. Loads of features. You can play as Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and some other characters if you have the DLC. It has a bunch of the levels that are reused from the other games, but they're remixed enough So it's like, oh, you're gonna be playing a level you played in Sonic 2, but there's a new gimmick to it, or like there's a new layout to it. Really cool, really neat to see. I would also recommend this one, even if you haven't played Sonic 1, 2, 3, all the others. You can just jump right into Mania, and you'll probably be very, very good, even for a first time, just because of how polished it is. And because of that, I'm putting it in my loved category. Loved it, loved it. That was great. You have that one? Yeah, I should try it out then, Alfing. Really good. Next, we have Streets of Rage 2. You got it free from Epic, nice. Streets of Rage 2 is going on, loved it. This is another game that I played alongside Sonic 2 for the Sega Genesis. This is my first beat 'em up. Beat 'em ups are my favorite genre of games. So, this is the game that got me into it. You go around beating up people, as the genre is named after. There's 8 stages. You got 4 different characters with different movesets. I just love the game. Welcome, Plague. How's it going? Happy New Year's, right? Happy New Year's. I'm still in the past. Some of the best music. It has my favorite composer, Yuzo Koshiro. Happy New Year's from the future. Nice, I'm in the past still. Yeah, levels are good, bosses are good, everything about it is good. It's also a little bit of nostalgia goggles, but that's why it's my opinion list, my tier list. Play this one. If you want to play any of the Streets of Rage games, play 2. 2 is good, 2 is great, 2 is amazing. Maybe I will play it on the feature on the stream again with someone else for co-op. But yes, this is staying on the loved category. Next we have Pokemon Fire Red. This goes here. A lot of them are going to go in my liked. Why do I even have this category? This has no entries yet. Pokemon Fire Red is a remake of Pokemon Red, which is the very first Pokemon game released and the first one that I played. I played the original Red version on my Game Boy back in the day. I don't know how I got through it because I was a kid and I probably didn't read much and I just brute forced most of the stuff, but I did. I beat it. I thought the original Red was good. Fire Red, a remake, came out for the Game Boy Advance and was also really nice, really neat. It gave it a more, modern 3rd gen style graphics and some updated moves, I think is what it was. If anything, it fixed most of the bugs because Gen 1 is extremely broken. So they fixed some of that. But I wouldn't say I loved it. When I was going back to play it on stream, I noticed just how many flaws Gen 1 has. It's definitely good for nostalgia, but a lot of the Gen 1 stuff, I'm like, wow, Gen 1 kind of blows with the Pokemon it moves, doesn't it? So, I mean, it's to be expected as the very first entry. They got it right after this, but that's why it goes in my liked and not loved. Even though I played it in my very first Pokemon game, it has its flaws. It's still neat. You can still play it today. It just won't feel as amazing, I think. It goes here. Next, we have Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower also goes in my liked category. I would put it liked/loved, but I'll put it in liked for now. Pizza Tower is a game that came out recently in the style of a cartoon. I think it has the most unique style that it's just great. You could just look at the game and be like, wow, it's so cool. It's so old school, like Saturday morning cartoon vibes. The gameplay itself is very fun, very addicting, because you want to get the best possible score. But that requires a lot of skill, which I don't have, so I only got what I got my first playthrough. But I could definitely see myself playing this off stream and trying to 100% the game. The movement is fluid, it's nice, it's fast. That is definitely the biggest strength it has, is just how nice it is to move around, to jump around, to just get around the levels. The levels are also really nice and neat. I think you can like always maintain your momentum in every single level once you figure it out. It has boss fights too, which is pretty neat, pretty cool. And since it's also based on the Wario games, I think that's really nice because I played a lot of Wario 3 back in the day on the Game Boy Color. But yeah, this game has lots of charm. Would recommend it. Check it out. Pizza Tower. Done by a small indie dev. And that's why sometimes you should play indie games and not just mainstream AAA games. If one guy can make this game and it sold like crazy, did really well, we should be looking at other indie developers. Next, we have Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I played this, I'm gonna put this in, was okay. I played this back in the day on my GameCube, and I guess editor's note, Lord of the Rings, the trilogy are my favorite films. They are amazing. I love the setting. I love it. It's great. I'm a huge fantasy nerd. I just love the fantasy setting overall. Love knights, swords, axes, all that kind of thing. So Lord of the Rings hit all those spots. The game itself is an adaptation of the movie, but it plays pretty well. The stabbers, yeah, the stabbers. It has a pretty... Everything about it's very simple. That's why I'm going to put it in my was okay category, because it's not bad, but it's very, very simple. I think it's like throughout the whole game, I just did like the standard light attack, heavy attack. Which is, fine, I guess, but I expect a little bit more out of it. But it's a nice adaptation of the movie. You do get like cutscenes that show clips from the movie. You get all the original voice actors from the movie in here. You get three different characters you can choose from: Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn. But it was alright. It was okay. I remember I liked it way more when I was younger, but replaying it kind of made me see some of the flaws. I will leave it here. Next we have Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. This is going in my... Also kind of in between here. This goes here. I played this one co-op with my cousin on stream. My cousin and I, we've been playing games together for a very, very long time. We played a bunch of stuff co-op. And it's my first time playing it. Or first time playing both this game and playing with my cousin on stream. We've played a bunch of beat 'em ups in the past, and I wanted to check this one out because it was new and it was heard it was pretty good. And it was pretty good. I think it was fun. It's a beat 'em up game, so of course I'm gonna like it. It was nice to just kind of sit back, relax. It wasn't too difficult, so I was just there talking to my cousin, hanging out pretty much, just like back in the day. I haven't played some of the other Ninja Turtle games. I kind of want to, but we'll see. This one is fine though. This one was alright. I liked it. Nice game. Nice, neat game. Next, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This one is going here. Majora's Mask is probably my favorite. It's always a battle between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Both of them released on the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. They both released on Nintendo 64. And they both have their upsides. I think a lot of people are put off by Majora's Mask just because of the time limit. Majora's Mask does have a 3-day cycle where your hours are counted and on the third day you have to reset the time. So it's not like super punishing because like, oh, I could just reset, but you do have to be aware of the timer, because that means like if you're in the middle of a dungeon and you're like, oh no, it's final day, I don't have enough time, that means you have to redo the dungeon. So I do understand why some people are off put by the time mechanic, but it really isn't that bad. And also, I love it just because of the setting. I think this probably is my favorite setting. If it's not my favorite game overall, it definitely has my favorite setting, my favorite atmosphere. It is probably the darkest Zelda game. A lot of the themes are very heavy, very dark, talking about like imminent doom and death, destruction, stuff like that. And they get very real with it. They get really like talking about like, you know, what even matters, the world's gonna end, stuff like that. Happy New Year, Alfing. Happy New Year for you. I'm still stuck in the past. But yeah, I love it. It's great. It probably is my favorite Zelda game though. The more I think about it, the more I want to put it up there. Dungeons are great. There's only 4 dungeons, so not as many as Ocarina, but I think they're all pretty good. Even Great Bay Temple, the water dungeon, some people don't like. I think I got stuck there the most compared to all the other dungeons. That or Stone Tower, but I still think it's pretty good. All the masks are great. You have so many different ones. Some of them are pretty whatever. They only have like one use, like the marching band. No, I guess that has 2 uses, but like the dancing mask, you use it once. Some of them don't really do much. The wedding mask, you use it once just to get a heart piece, but it's still neat. Some of the masks have more uses, like the bunny hood. Obviously the transformation mask, the Deku Scrub, Goron, Zora, all of those are really neat. But yeah, love this game, recommend it, even if you are put off by the time management. It's still not that bad, and it's really good. Very worth it. Next, we have Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. Goes in my liked it. Sonic Adventure I played back on the GameCube back in the day. I played Adventure 1 and 2. Adventure 1 first, I want to say. I'm not too sure. Maybe I played it after. But I played the original Dreamcast version on stream. And it's not too different. I think the differences were like... What were the differences? I think style was the biggest one. They redid the models for the GameCube version. So the original Dreamcast had a different style. Maybe less or more bugs? I want to say less bugs. But it was neat. You get to play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, E102 Gamma, Big the Cat, Amy. They have their unique playstyles, unique things. Really cool to see it, the series transition into this like 3D type game. I think the Sonic stages are obviously the best stages because it just works. Just does. Some of the like Amy stages aren't that fun. Big's not Big the Cat was fishing, so either you like it, you hate it. It depends on what you think about fishing. But it was cool. It was neat. Nice story that is kind of weird, but I don't know. It's fine for what it is. It goes in my like category. Next we have Castle Crashers. This one goes here. I liked it. Castle Crashers. I owned this game since way back in the day. Way back. I think it's made by like the Newgrounds people. I've heard about it. I've seen some people play bits and pieces of it. Never played it till this year. I played it on stream with 2 fabulous people. One of them is in chat. Kid was here. Kid played it with us. The other person was Ara, my dear friend. I asked them both if they wanted to collab and play this game. You never played a game in your life. So you say, so you say. And yeah, we agreed. We played some Castle Crashers. It was a great time. The game itself is cool, and you have different knights that I think pretty much it just changes what type of magic you use. So that's what changes. But there's a bunch of different weapons that have different stats. You have little animal critters, little animal friends that also do certain things. Some of them like buff your attack, some of them like find secrets. And the levels are pretty cool. It was kind of tough. I remember we had to restart a couple of times, but it was also pretty fun to just like turn brain off and talk. We ended up talking a bunch just about random stuff. So pretty cool, pretty nice game for being a early 2000s-esque Newgrounds type game. I liked it. Beat 'em up. It was cool. It was great. Was made a lot better playing with both Kid and Ara though. I wish Ara well. I haven't heard from her in a while, but I wish her well. And thank you, Kid, for joining us. It was a lot of fun. So that goes there. Next we have The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. There's another like game. I played this back on the Game Boy Advance way back when. It returns back to the top-down Zelda games because we were playing, I think this is the era of like Wind Waker and all that. You could tell by the art using that Wind Waker style. It was neat. It was great. I loved the music. I loved the dungeons. For being a Game Boy Advance game, I played it a lot on the go. I think I either 100% of this or almost 100%. I remember I got almost everything at least. All the items, stuff like that. It has kinstone trading. So like you gotta collect the right piece, find the right NPC, do all that kind of things. The items were very neat. Some of them were better than others, but that's just how Zelda games go. Eslo, the talking cap, was a great character. Always providing some neat commentary or some type of joke. I wish they would make more games like this. You're back for real? No problem. Welcome back, Liko. Yeah, it was great. Even if it was, I think, a little bit short, but again, it's a Game Boy Advance game, so it's to be expected. Recommend it. Liked it. Great. And next, we have a very controversial take for me. If there's one game that I have to put on my it'd be this one. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the story a lot. I think it's quirky, it's funny, it's great. I've never played any of the Mario and Luigi games before. This is my very first one playing it. So why am I putting it in my category? While I did love most of the story, most of the dialogue, the one thing that just did not click for me was the gameplay. It's an RPG, but every single attack has to be timed, I guess you want to say. And while even though I said the same thing for Paper Mario, it's like, oh, it's more, better in an RPG because you can do it. I think because you can doesn't mean you should always. So this one, you can't just press, spam A, be done with it. This one, you have to be always focused about like, okay, I'm going to be pressing my jump command and I have to make sure I hit the jump command, stuff like that. Where sometimes in an RPG, I just want to brain off, mindless grind, and a bit. And I really couldn't do that with this game. That's my main flaw. Because I think I liked everything else, really. I don't think I got too lost. I think I got a little bit lost, but that's okay. That's just how it goes. The art style was great. Like I said, the story was amazing for really, very funny. Very goofy. It's just, I don't know, just the gameplay. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe I'll give the other ones a chance. Maybe they improved it later on, but for now, my controversial take is that this has to go in my category. Right. Next, Donkey Kong Country 3. This one specifically is the Game Boy Advance version. It goes in my light category. Get Ed indeed. I played both the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy version. I played the Game Boy Advance version first. Funny enough, no. Apparently, I played the Super Nintendo version, although I don't have memories of it. But apparently, my brother says we had it on Super Nintendo, but I don't remember pretty much. Either way, the one I played the most was the Game Boy Advance version, which is why I streamed it. 3 has some good stuff, some bad stuff, which is why it's not in my loved it tier. I think getting rid of Diddy Kong in favor of Baby Kong is not a good idea. Baby Kong is like Donkey Kong control-wise, which isn't as fun, isn't as fluid. Dixie Kong is still there. You do have like a meta progression with the little vehicles, the little boats you get. You also have unlockables again. You have DK coins, banana birds, bonus coins, all that stuff. The levels, I don't want to say a bunch of the levels in 3 are very gimmicky levels. Most of them are pretty enjoyable, but a lot of them are very gimmicky levels. I didn't have too much trouble with it. It was fine, it was neat, it was good. Solid game, but not as good as 2 in my opinion. So it can stay here. Next, we have Black Mesa. Black Mesa is a remake of Half-Life 1, but not done by Valve. It's done by a fan team. They redid all of Half-Life 1 in the Source engine, which is the same engine that Half-Life 2 was made on. And it was good. For being a fan project, a lot of the voices sound like they should. Everything is expanded upon. We have, better models for one, better sound. Some of the guns act a little bit differently. Do you like Source engine games? I do. I like Half-Life a lot. I like Left 4 Dead a lot. I play a lot of Source and Valve games, yeah. So Black Mesa was good. It was great to replay it like that. And we have some expanded story, Zen being the most expanded upon, where one original is pretty rushed. This one kind of expands it, shows more like the science team doing experiments on Zen. So really nice, really neat game. I still like both versions, original one and this one. You could play either or. They hold up. Both of them still hold up. So put it in my light category. Next we have the spooky month, as you can tell by most of these games. Castlevania Revamped. Liked it. I love Castlevania. Castlevania is my favorite series of all time when it comes to video games. Even though you can see a bunch of Sonic, a bunch of Zelda, some Mario, Castlevania is my favorite series. Just because I love everything about it. The music is probably some of the best video game music in my opinion. I love the lore. I love that a bunch of the stuff is just like mythology stuff, whether it be like, oh, scary vampire, scary, like it just has a bunch of, older horror tropes. You have your mummy men, your vampires, your werewolves, stuff like that. The gameplay, I like both of them. This is Castlevania. Well, original Castlevania 1 is a action platformer that's pretty challenging, but I don't know, I just love it. It's great. This version though, Castlevania Revamped, takes Castlevania 1 but changes it into a Metroidvania. It's a fan game, and you have progression. You get different whips, you have money, you have saves, a bunch of cool stuff, but a really neat take on Castlevania 1 to see how it would be done in a Metroidvania style. And for that, I liked it. It was nice and refreshing to replay it, but a little bit different. Mostly, I think I didn't have any problems with the game. I don't think I died too many times. So kind of forgiving compared to original Castlevania 1. Overall, a solid entry. Was neat to play it. Next, we have Silent Hill 1 for the PS1. This is also going in my liked category. I've never played Silent Hill 1 or 2 or 3 or any of them, funny enough. I have seen a playthrough way back when, old YouTube, I'm talking about old YouTube. I saw someone play all of Silent Hill 1, but my memory is so awful that I kind of forgot most of it. So I was like, I want to play it myself. I want to experience it for myself. Which is why I decided to play Silent Hill 1. It was good. I know it was an old game, PS1 game, and that it was a bit clunky, but no, I still had fun with it. It was a good game. It played good. It was fun. The puzzles were nice. The atmosphere is great. Really recommend it. It's a classic. I guess the only really negative thing I have is it's one of those you kind of should probably have a guide up if you want to get the best ending, because it's one of those, oh, you missed a very vital, important item. You are not locked into the not so good ending, which is exactly what happened on my stream. I had to go back off stream to get an item that I missed to get the best ending. But other than that, I think the game is great. The dialogue's a little bit cheesy, but that's just how PlayStation 1 games are. Really cool, recommend it, loved it, well, liked it to my liked category. Really cool game. But he hit the Fortnite emote when he had to leave in honor of 2025. I can't do no Fortnite emotes, what you talking about? Next, we have Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. This goes, probably not surprisingly, was okay. I don't think it's bad. There's a lot of people who say Castlevania 2 is bad. A lot of people like to parrot AVGN, which, don't get me wrong, is a very funny episode. AVGN is great. I watched a lot of AVGN back in the day. He hated this game, but it's not that bad. It's not the best either. It's it's an adventure game. They took Castlevania 1, turned it into an adventure game with power-ups and stuff, meta progression, and getting clues and stuff. It's not too bad, but it's also not the best. Even going back and playing the version that I played, there were still some flaws. You might hop into the voice channel on my Discord server later, but for now you'll be lurking. It's all good. That voice channel really isn't meant to be used, kind of, question mark. It's there, but I don't expect people to get on there. But either way, enjoy your lurk. One of the biggest flaws I think I have with this game is just how many secret blocks there are. There's a bunch of blocks that you have to break using holy water, and you wouldn't know it unless you just spam holy water. So you're pretty much going around spamming holy water everywhere, every single block, to see if you missed something. But the other stuff is fine. I like being able to go from town to town and different dungeons, mansions, whatever. I just kind of wish it wasn't as tedious. So it goes in my, it was alright. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great. It was alright. It's okay. Next, we get Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. This one goes liked. I like Castlevania 3. You know what? I might even... Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my loved it. Castlevania 3, I think, is the pinnacle of Classicvania. you have Trevor, Grant, Sypha, and Alucard. So you have 4 playable characters in this one. You have alternating paths. You have great music. It's everything that Classicvania should be. You can do multiple playthroughs with different characters. You can choose different paths. It's amazing. It's great. It's also very hard. Playing Castlevania 3 is hard. You probably will game over a lot. But I think it's very fun, even if it's hard. Even if it's frustrating, I find it enjoyable. I find it to be amazing. I love it. I want to see more fan games in the style of 3, because I think 3 just nails it. It should be what all type of Castlevania should be like, in my opinion. Sorry about that. Just had to blow my nose a little bit. Next, Super Castlevania 4. Super Castlevania 4 goes in my light category. Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo is a reimagining of Castlevania 1, but it's a bit different. It's a bit different. It's still a Classicvania game, but you have... Oh, come on. Why does YouTube... Are you still watching? Yes, I'm still watching, damn it. It has 8 directional whipping, which makes it easier, because in Classicvania titles you cannot whip up, you cannot whip down, you cannot whip diagonal. Being able to whip in all directions means you're pretty much safe from any angle. But even if it's easier because of that, it's still enjoyable. You have really cool stages, really nice music. I think the atmosphere in 4 is very different compared to the other games, where it's a lot more eerie, a lot more dreary, a lot more gloomy, which is a good thing, I think, for these type of games. It has a really unique soundtrack. It's still very fun to play. You have like these whipping segments where you have to, like Indiana Jones, like whip yourself across a pit, stuff like that. It's since it's very forgiving, I would recommend people start with this one if they want to get into Castlevania. It's cool, and I think you'll have fun with it. So check out Super Castlevania 4. And thanks for the hydrate. Except for the later levels, those are still hard. I remember I had I think I save stated even, because there's like one particular level with insta-death spikes. I was getting frustrated, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna save state this. But other than that, enjoyable. Next, we have Castlevania Bloodlines. Also, spoiler, I think for every single Castlevania game, it's either gonna go on liked or loved, obviously. Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. It was amazing. It was great. You have 2 playable characters. You have Jonathan, or not Jonathan. You have John Morris and Eric Lecard. I played as John because he has the classic whip. But you can play as 2 different characters, 2 different play styles. It was good. You get to go through Europe pretty much during the events of World War I. Because of that, you get to see some pretty cool locations, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, to like a munitions factory in Germany, to some mansion in France. Really cool, really neat game. I think it has that balance of like not too hard, not too easy as well. And because it's on the Genesis, it has both a unique style and a unique sound, because the Genesis format. What was the thing? Was the last level that was pretty hard, actually. I think this is also one that does not have infinite continues. Most of the Castlevania games are difficult, but they give you infinite continues. I think this one is one that does not, so that's why I ended up having to save state, unfortunately. Because even it kicked my ass on the last level. But I still recommend it. That's the luxury of playing video games nowadays with emulators. You can just save state. Make the game a little bit easier for yourself. I recommend it. It was fun, it was enjoyable, it was great. Liked it. Good old Castlevania. Next we have another one. Wow, so much Castlevania out here. And thus, Putty became the most controversial YouTuber in 2025. The end. No! It just started! It can't start and end like that. Next we have Castlevania Rondo of Blood. This goes and loved it. This is my favorite Castlevania of all time. I do love Castlevania 3, but I love Rondo more. Rondo was released on the PC 98. We never got this one in the States. Not till way later. But this one has full animated cutscenes, full voiceover, so it has an actual story. But the gameplay itself is amazing. The gameplay kind of goes back to Castlevania 1, 2, and 3, where you can no longer whip in 8 directions, but it still feels very good. You have like a backwards jump, some mobility tools, some cool sub-weapons, and you now have an item crash where you can use some of your hearts to do a super powerful move. You also have branching paths, where you have alternate stage. I think it starts from stage 2 or stage 1. It alternates with different bosses, different paths. You have to rescue maidens to get the best ending. 2 playable characters. You have Richter, who is my favorite Belmont, and you have Maria, who is kind of an easy mode. It's still very funny to play as Maria, even if you're not trying to play on easy mode. Just seeing the wacky cutscenes with her and the last ending scene is amazing. Recommend that you play both Richter and Maria. The difficulty is also very fair. There really isn't a part where I felt the game was super unfair in this one. So highly recommend it as well. If you like more classic type Castlevania games and want to try more of the series, I recommend you try out Rondo of Blood. It's good, it's great, it's amazing, I love it. It stays in my #1 spot. Well, for Castlevania, that is. Alrighty. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Wait a minute, we already have this one. It's right here. Technically, we do, but this is the PS1 version. Or this one is the Saturn version. This is the one I played. I played the PS1 version. Pretty much the exact same things I'm going to say apply from the Saturn version. It's good. It's great. It has less content than the Saturn version, but it's more stable. It runs better. The effects are as they should be. It has more buttons, so you can press the map screen button without doing some combination. It's great. It also has very cheesy dialogue, which for me is a plus. I understand some people like it kind of takes you out of the experience, but for me, the lines are so iconic, so good. People still quote them today, so you know they're good. But yeah, play it. It's a Metroidvania. It has you running around the castle, getting items. RNG can be good sometimes and give you one of the best items, like it did to me on my playthrough. I got the Chrysogram, I think on my like 3rd or 4th kill of a certain enemy, and then from the rest on, the game was extremely easy because I had broken sword thing. Very fun. Check it out. Next, we have Silent Hill 2, the 2024 version. I never played Silent Hill 2 original on the PS2. One day I will. One day I probably will check it out. But since this came out, as I was doing my October marathon stuff, I decided to play this version first. What? Like facing my well, thank you for the New Year's wishes. I don't know if the last part was needed. I don't know if you need to include that, but thank you. And I am not Frisk, I am Putty. Nice to meet you. I play retro games, but still, thank you for the wishes. Hope you're doing well. Silent Hill, more like Loud Hill. Loud Hill, 0 out of 10. Just leave it, I think. I think if they say something weird, maybe, but for now, it's fine. The well wishes are there. But yes, Happy New Year's. Silent Hill 2. Liked it. Since it's my first version, first time playing it, I enjoyed it. I think you say it more like a meme. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to distinguish from text. I apologize, but yeah, understandable. But try to keep the memery like that on check, I guess. We do have some younger people in the audience. Silent Hill 2. I think they did a good job. I've never played the original, so I can't really compare it. I know a lot of people were like, oh no, they changed this character. Oh no, they changed this scene. They did this and that. So I can't really say much on that. I can only talk about what I played, and I enjoyed it. I think the atmosphere was great. I especially really loved James's voice actor. I think James's voice actor did such a great job. The way he delivered all his lines was great. Even like the facial capture was really good. The expressions that he makes. So no, it's all good. Again, it's fine. That's why I was just saying, like, it's not. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm not gonna time you out. It's fine. Just saying to keep it a check, but understandable. At least you're remorseful, and I accept that, and I am grateful that you're remorseful. Either way, I think you should have a happy New Year, just like you told me. So thank you. Silent Hill 2, yes. One bad thing about it that I guess I will agree on, that most people kind of say, is that the game itself has too much combat. While I haven't played, you're gonna go, all right, see ya, Physics. While I haven't played, Happy New Year to you, Physics. Take care, bye-bye. While I haven't played the original, this one did have a lot of combat, and that can be a bad thing for kind of, I guess, the setting that it's trying to go for. But aside from that, I think the biggest flaw with the combat in this game is that you have a infinite invincibility frame dodge roll. You can just hit the dodge button and you will not take damage. And once I learned that, I kind of like lost the fear, kind of. Enemies became more of a, oh, this is just another enemy, kind of a chore type thing, where like I know I probably won't die because I can just press my dodge roll and I will get away scot-free. That especially happened during the bosses. There was like one particular boss that's supposed to be like chasing you down and terrifying, and I'm just there thinking to myself, I'm just gonna press the dodge button now. I'm just gonna press the dodge button, and I just ended up meleeing that boss over and over and over just because I could. So that's like the one bad thing about it, but other than that, I think the game was great. The game was enjoyable. The narrative was good. There's lots of different endings, although I did look them up because I don't have enough time to do all of it on stream. But yeah, I liked it. It was cool. Maybe one day I will play the original Silent Hill 2. Alrighty. Next, we have Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Liked it. Aria of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance is one of the really good Metroidvania entries. It has a very unique system, the soul system, where you kill an enemy, you get their soul. Some of them are active souls to give you abilities, some of them are passive souls to give you like stats up, some of them give you modifiers, I guess, in a way, where like hold the R button to absorb HP or something like that. So really cool, kind of a collectathon type thing where you want to like fight every enemy and grab its soul just to see what it does. There's also the standard Metroidvania RNG, so you can like also kill an enemy and then maybe you'll get some really cool armor, really cool weapons, stuff like that. So I think that alone makes it very enjoyable to play. The areas are nice and cool. They got some unique stuff like underground caverns, so there's some castles to, I think it's like called Forbidden Zone or something like that. I don't know. Weird stuff, but it's really cool. It does have story, kind of light on the story, but it's okay. I think Soma is a really cool character. I think the twist is still very cool too, and if you don't know it, I won't spoil it. But there is a twist in the game. I liked it overall. Very solid entry, very good Game Boy Advance game. And we will leave it in my light category. Next, we have Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Dawn of Sorrow also goes liked. It is the sequel to Aria of Sorrow for the Nintendo DS. So it's pretty much the same systems. Same soul system, same Metroidvania stuff. You have more story in this one, but it does have drawbacks. One being that it's on the DS, so they really ham-fisted the whole touchscreen gimmick when it doesn't need to be there. You have to do touchscreen sigils. You have to like trace over a little thing on the bottom screen, which can be completely removed. There's no reason for it to be there other than just, hey, look at this cool thing we can do. The art style is another very thing I don't like. It's a drastic change going from Aria's beautiful Yamano's artwork to generic anime looking art style. But aside from that, the game is still fun. The game is still a Metroidvania, a Castlevania title, and it can be enjoyable. So it goes on my liked category. Next we have Haunted Castle Revisited. This can go kind of in between. I'll put it here. It was alright. It was M2's revisit to Haunted Castle, a terrible, terrible arcade game that's based on Castlevania. But this one, they actually did a pretty good job. They took it and they improved on that way much more. But it's still not amazing. It's okay. It's fine, it's fun. Their version definitely is better. If you're gonna play it, or play any of the Haunted Castle games, you want to play this one, obviously. But, kind of short. Not too challenging. It's alright. It goes in my okay. In my okay tab. Oh, I think that's all the Castlevania titles done. Wow. Next, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This one goes in between loved it and liked it. I guess I'll leave it unliked. Twilight Princess, I played it back on the original GameCube. I played it a lot. This was my very first revisit of the game. Overall, really enjoyed it, really had a great time with it. There are some slower segments. People like to talk about the wolf segments, and they are kind of slow, kind of does break apart some of the hype. But it's not too bad, not too long, not too annoying. And it has Midna, so you know that alone. If I had to grade this or grade this depending on just Midna, then that would go immediately on my loved it tier. But as a whole, as a game, it's fine. It's cool. It has a lot of nice power-ups, techniques, I guess you want to call them, where you can unlock more sword moves that do cool stuff, like the finishers or the death blow, the ultra spin. I think that's really cool. The dungeons themselves were good. Which one? I think, again, the water temple. It's always the water temples that give me trouble. Water temple gave me a little bit of trouble. Other than that, I think, what else? No, the sky temple. The sky temple gave me some trouble. I got lost. I think the map was hard to read, and I'm dumb. But yeah, it was great. It was enjoyable. Recommended. A lot of similarities to Ocarina, I guess. People like to say, oh no, it's just Ocarina 2.0, and think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, considering Ocarina is a very good game. But not perfect. Like I said, has some faults, so I will leave it on my light category. Was very enjoyable. Had a lot of fun playing it. Next, Pokemon Heart Gold. I have to put it here. Gen 2, best Pokemon game. Played the original back on Game Boy Color. And boy, did I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Playing Heart Gold showed me why I loved it. There are faults with it. The main fault being that some of the Johto Pokemon cannot be found until Kanto, which is very mind-boggling. But at least Heart Gold added the Safari Zone and the route to the Safari Zone, which made it so you can capture some of them. The Stone Gate. The Stone Gate? The Stone Gate. Which one's the Stone Gate? Getting the stones. Oh right, yeah. The I wanted the Fire Stone. Yes, that's what it was. I wanted the Fire Stone for my Growlithe, but you also couldn't get that till Kanto, which is why I ended up using a Houndoom. Yeah, I remember now what you're talking about. So yeah, you know, it does have its flaws, but I still think overall the fact that you have 2 whole zones with their own gyms is amazing. The fact that you can go back to the previous game, you can go back to Kanto and see how it's evolved 3 years later is really cool. I loved it. It was great. It was fun. Still my favorite Pokemon game, even with all its faults. It will stay here. We have Pocky and Rocky. This is another collab game I played with Mana. I was aware of this series, Pocky and Rocky, on the Super Nintendo, and then I figured out, hey, they made a remake, a remaster, I'm not sure which one to call it. The exact same devs from back in the day, and their reasoning was like, hey, we used to make games back in the day, now we have better technology, we have better knowledge, let's redo the exact same games but modernized. And this game was cool. Better art style, nice music, nice gameplay, and played it co-op with Mana, so half of the load was shared. The game was kind of difficult though, which is not bad. We ended up restarting, game overing a couple of times, but luckily it only puts you at the start of the stage, not the beginning of the game. We only had the 2 playable characters, but that's okay. It's a nice little cooperative shoot 'em up, I guess. I guess it's a shoot 'em up, right? It was fun. It was great. I loved playing it with Mana. Leaves it in my light category. Too bad most games now are unfinished mess with a lot of microtransactions. Exactly, which is why I don't play a lot of modern games. But that's alright. Next we have Yakuza 1. Yakuza. Liked it. Yakuza 1 on the PS2. The version I first played many years ago. There's also Kiwami 1, which is a remake of 1, but I prefer the PS2 entry. This one, for being the first one, needs a little bit of polish, but it's still very good for what it is for being the very first entry. I enjoyed it, had fun with it. I didn't do a lot of the side quests in this one, but that's okay. It does have some pretty cool side stuff. Favorite game of 2024, new or old? You see, now I didn't come prepared for that. I haven't thought about that. Let me do this first and I will think about it. I would have to go through my Steam and whatnot. But let me think about that after. Yeah, so Yakuza, pretty good. Liked it. Was great. Put it here. Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve is going here. I liked it a lot. It was a really cool RPG, like an action RPG where you actually had to move out of the way for most attacks. Although there's some attacks that I just never learned how to deal with, and I assume it just has undodgeable attacks, which kind of sucks, but I kind of understand. The must do us outside all good. Have a good time outside. See ya, kid. The action gauge filling up and having weapons is really unique. Like being an RPG where you can shoot different guns is cool. The story itself is interesting. I kind of got lost a little bit, but interesting. How many times was mitochondria said? I don't know. Too many times. But it was enjoyable. My skill issue with the last boss, though, kind of tempered my experience a little bit. I had to save state on each phase. Maybe I was underleveled, I'm not too sure. Maybe I had terrible weapons, I'm also not too sure. But outside of that, I think the game is really cool. Love the old PS1 style graphics. The setting of New York, actual New York, is pretty cool. What real life locations that you can visit was great. Maybe I'll play too. Mitochondria, exactly, the mitochondria. Only 2 more games left. Princess Maker 2. This is a game that I love. Princess Maker 2, I played the original Abandonware DOS version a couple of years ago. I heard of the title, I'm like, what in the world is this game? But then I played it myself, and then once I played it, I was hooked. I was running this game for daily for like a week or two, because I just wanted to do different builds, different results to see what would happen. This is one of those games that I can just get sucked into, and for some reason it just my brain, monkey brain, activates. I see stats go up. I'm like, ooh, I am pleased. So this game is great. The version I played on stream was Regeneration, which is like the third remaster of this game. I don't know why this game has so many different versions, but it was alright. It was okay. It's still Princess Maker 2, so I will love this game forever. It goes on here. Raising Your Daughter Simulator. Who would have thought that such a weird concept would actually be a lot of fun? I want to do another run on stream. I want to do a stream where chat does everything. Chat tells me what to do and I just go with the flow, just to see what kind of daughter we end up raising. But yeah, that'll be for the future. For now, it stays here on my loved category. Alrighty, last game. Super Mario 64. This goes here. I liked it. I've played Super Mario 64 back in the day, and I've replayed it now with the PC port, RTX enabled. But regardless of the graphics, regardless of all that stuff, the game is fun. I think the game's movement is so cool. I understand why there's so many ROM hacks with this game as well, because once the movement is just that good and you want to play more of it. The game itself, though, the base game, while fun, yes, I do think some of the stars are just whatever. The maps are cool, but I don't really like doing the collect all 8 coins and stuff like that. For those, I kind of skipped over. I much prefer the levels that are like go reach the end of the stage or stuff like that. But it's cool. It has, what is it, 3 different power-ups: the flight cap, the metal cap, the vanish cap, which is could be used throughout different levels to do different things. Definitely good, definitely a classic. Recommend people try it out. For Nintendo's first take on 3D platforming, it became very influential. Lots of games kind of copied this for good reason. And it still holds up. I liked it a lot. I even ended up doing the speedrunner trick at the end and skipped the last set of stars, but, you know, that's okay. It was fun to do. Just chiming in for a second. Happy New Year! And wow, you played a lot of games this year. Have a good stream. Alright, see you, Aki. Thank you, and have a happy new year as well. Thank you, and bye-bye. Always glad to see the folks come in. Alrighty. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all my games. All my games ranked from the year. Well, games that I beat anyways. I should take a screenshot real quick of this. Boom. Wow. 54 games that I beat on stream? Gamer. Whew, that's a lot of yapping, too. First time doing one of these tier list things, so forgive me if I kind of rushed through a little bit of it or forgot what to say. But yeah, I'll do one for next year. God willing, if I can. But for now, we can say goodbye to the tier list. Goodbye, tier list. Well, we'll leave it here until I figure out what I want to do next. I should probably figure that out. What should I do? What's my backup stuff? Now we play Mitochondria Eve 2. No! Not Mitochondria Eve 2. How about... Boo boo boo. How about we play some... Should I play some Team Fortress 2? I want to play some stuff with chat. What's some stuff that I can play with chat? Oh, my cursor's being picked up. That's funny. You haven't installed TF2 again? Oh, good. Oh, good. What about Counter-Strike 1.6? I don't have that one installed. It's something I can run relatively fast. A run of Hades 2? Revisit some old games? Dark Souls? Nah, not Dark Souls, not that. I'm taking a little gander at my list real quick. I can find something lightweight and cozy to play. Oh, I don't think I can even play that game on stream. What do I play? Let me open up the good old... Yeah, let me change my... I can close this. Or minimize that, I guess, for now. Oh, I know. I have an idea. It's party time, obviously, right? Terraria is lightweight? I do want to play Terraria, but I kind of want to play that, as a full playthrough. Mario Party? Well, it is a party game. It is a party game. It does have the word party in it. let me get this up and running. Yeah. A Mario Party. Superstars. How about we party on New Year's Eve? Oh, wrong button. That's not the right button. Take two. Time for fun. Of course I know how to play. I will be... Who will I be? Be Wario. Set the difficulty. Let's put them all on hard. Let's see. Yoshi's Tropical Island, Spaceland, Peach's Birthday Cake, Woody Woods, Horrorland. And that's it. Wish we had more stages on this game. I did play this one the other day on the 64. Look at this one. Command 50 turns to 15. All types. Yep, it looks good to me. You're moving here? Well, welcome in, Elfing. How you doing on the Twitch side? Welcome. Nice to see you here. Long ago, a passing superstar met some Yoshis stranded on these very islands. The superstar stepped up and saved the Yoshis. What a hero. The kindness of the superstar meant a lot to these Yoshis. It meant so much that they stayed here, hoping for another superstar to appear. They've been waiting a very long time, but today's their lucky day. 'Cause it's gonna be me. That's why, right? Yep. Okay, we know how to play. No, I'm in last place already. Alright, I should also change my category real quick. 1 second. Mario Party Super. There we go. That was very loud, but it's okay. Here's the star. Whoa.
Time for Waluigi.
You're so fast. Oh man, I want one of those. Where's my block? Come on, give me something good. Something good, something good. Huh. Well, it's an item. How does this one work? I got nothing. I got nothing. Yes. All part of my plan. Yeah, I assure you. Rip scale. No, no, it's part of the plan. You gotta believe. Part of the plan, I assure you. Get blasted, Peach. Oh no! I got blasted. No! This is also part of the plan. Yeah, yeah. No one won. Wait, what? What do you mean Waluigi wins? No one won! What? How? How did he win? Rigged.
Time for Waluigi.
Another one? That means I'm gonna get one too, right? Whoa, where are you going? And you spent all your coins? What are you doing? What is he doing? What's his plan?
Here we go.
One. Come on, give me a good roll. Give me a good roll. Good enough. Don't I have to go that way? I do. One coin. Thank you. Alright, this time I won't fail. Get out of my way, you penguins! Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm still fine. Okay. Goodbye, Yoshi. Poor Yoshi.
Finish!
I just gotta make sure that Waluigi doesn't get to start before I do. But he does roll first.
Time for Waluigi. Yeah.
What are you planning? Oh, that's what you're planning.
Whoa. Yeah.
He probably will end up getting it then. Rip, 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 rip. Took his coin.
Here we
Poor
go.
Yoshi, having a hard life.
Yes!
10? What is that? What is that, RNG?
Yeah!
Cool. Oh, what does that do? We haven't even decided where the star was gonna be.
Wario time!
Well, that means I'm gonna get screwed over now. RNG!
No! No! Yes.
I'm getting screwed over here. Mecha Marathon. Oh, this one. Oh, maybe, maybe. Bam those buttons. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe, 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 maybe. Come on. Yes. Go, go, go.
Finish! Unicorn!
Yeah!
Yeah. The power of spamming.
Time for Waluigi.
Well, the good thing at least is that the computer has to go through Bowser now. $20 coins, wow.
Whoa. Yeah. Oh no.
Get wrecked, Waluigi. But now he's gonna try to steal my coins. You know. stealing my coins, my hard-earned coins. I mean, I'm gonna steal them back anyway, so whatever. Versus. $20? We don't have enough. Hot rope jump. Alright, just don't get hit. Just don't get hit.
Stop!
I need my coins back, please. I need my coins. Just gotta focus up. Just don't get hit. Don't get hit. Come on, NPCs. Mess up. I know you want to. Come on. Yoshi. Yoshi, come on, boy. Thank you. Yeah, give me my 42 coins. If only it was 50. Wait, 28? I thought it was... whatever. Another. What do you mean? But now the exact same thing's gonna happen. Five. Alright. Isn't too bad, I guess, but still. Flash forward. What is this? Get in the middle? Get out of here. Okay.
Finish!
I think I got it. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. A beautiful smile. Although nothing really changed.
Here we go.
Please don't land another versus space. My coins! I'm just gonna steal them back. You know that, right?
Wario time!
One. One versus three. Grab the coin. Give me the bag. No! No, my coins! If only I had 50. If I had 50 coin, I could steal the star.
Time for Waluigi.
Now this guy's gonna get a star. Oh gosh, the RNG stacked against me. But maybe I'll win with bonus stars, right? Oh, that works too. Good job, Yoshi. Get some free money.
Here we go.
So many lucky slash item spaces on this board.
Wario time!
And I'm getting all the bad luck, come on. 2 times coin. Wait, this could be good then. This means I could probably get the 50 coin, maybe? What is this? Oh. I don't know about this one, but I'll try. I'll try. Start! Get off my mountain. My mountain. No, no. Oh. No! My mountain! No! Come on! It's a double coin one! It's kind of messed up. Ah, well, that's how it goes. Yep, that would have been enough. I could have stolen the star.
Time for Waluigi. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, well, that's good at least. That means they can't get it. Bowser's space. Get out of here, Yoshi. Feel the wrath of Bowser. Half of your coins. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Bowser.
Here we go.
He putting on another thing. Messed up. Give Yoshi a break. Oh, come on! Come on! What is RNG? I was like, at least they can't get the star. No, never mind. She's gonna get the star anyways.
Wario
Oh
time!
my man, this is terrible. I tell you. Yeah, thanks for the 14 coins. Pretty lost sanity arc. No, it's fine. It's okay. That's just how this game goes. Alright, Waluigi. Don't you screw this up. Although I don't really want you to win either, but play some Splatoon. A little bit of Splatoon. Start. Splat them, Waluigi, splat them all. Splat them all. Ow. Splat them all. Yeah, I think we won this one. Pretty sure we won this one. Wait, no, maybe not. Oh no, my arrogance. Wow. It's a long cutscene for losing a minigame. What? Oh no, the game crashed. The game itself crashed. Wow. They won so hard that the game was like, no, just you don't get to play anymore. Try that again. Hopefully it saves. I think it auto saves. I think it does. Let's see. Come on. Tell me you auto-saved. You gonna sleep now? It's 1:28 a.m. Stay safe, alright? Stay safe and Happy New Year's, Olfing! Thank you for stopping by and see ya. Okay, let's see if it's saved. Continue. There we go. Oh, okay. Wait, was that the right one? This isn't the right one. This isn't the right one at all. What? This isn't the right one. It didn't save. It didn't save. I don't even know what turn this is. What turn is this? Turn 2. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Which is weird, because I really haven't had this game crash before. I wonder what caused it. I mean, well, maybe I can play this file. No thanks. I'll go this way. Maybe this one won't crash. I can directly screw someone over minigame. Goodbye, Yoshi. Goodbye, Yoshi. Let's see here. I should be safe either way. Goodbye, Luigi. Let's see how you play, Wario. I will also grab two. Wow, I'm sorry, Wario, but looks like you lose, buddy, pal. Winner!
Wario time!
Gonna steal my coins, though. Taking my coins, my hard-earned coin, and then, oh god, here we go. It starts. Goomba spotting. Oh. Here we go. Count the things. I don't know if my input got eaten, but I think I'm on the right track. Maybe? Maybe? We'll see. Oh, I was right. Right on the number. Haha. Wowee. Easy.
Luigi time.
Goodbye, Luigi.
Yay!
11 coins for that.
Yes.
Get wrecked, Yoshi. 16. Oh, come on. Bowser Revolution? Wowie. Well, it's just how it goes sometimes. Dungeon Dash. What is this? Huh? I guess it's fine with a computer. Computer can't mess you up. Computer can't mess you up. Go, Yoshi, go! Go! Yeah, having a computer on this one isn't too bad. I assume with a human player that'd be terrible though.
Wario time! Ow! Ha ha ha!
Luigi time.
Hopefully he'll steal from Wario and not from me. And you're gonna get a star, that's fine. And a lucky space. $13, so I still can't make it. I would love to, but I can't. Goal! Start. Yeah, I don't know how the computer's supposed to win against this one. I'm sorry, Luigi. Has to be done. Bully Luigi.
Wario time!
Just gotta pray it doesn't crash on me again. Welcome back, kid. Crash harder. It already crashed. I had to restart. I was on turn 6, I think.
Luigi time.
Although if it crashes again, I think I'll just end it. Yeah, steal his coins.
Yes.
That gives me an idea. Say, kid, do you have a controller? You do. That means you could also partake in some Parsec. Could also play some Mario Party in the future then. 3. It's fancy. Nice. I probably want to land here. 9. Has lights in it. Well, as long as it works. Lights or no lights. Give me my star. Jump to a barrel. That's fine. I'll take a mushroom. Got item. Two times coin. Yeah, having a controller. What the heck is this? Having a controller means you could play Parsec stuff. Ooh, it's a weird minigame. Get out of here, Wario and Luigi. No! No, they're coming for me. The computers. Go for Yoshi. Go for Yoshi. No! Come on, computers ganging up on me. AI too strong. They knew they had to get rid of me. It's messed up, I tell you.
Wario time.
If this is what they do in Mario Party, imagine what they'll do in real life. The AI menace.
Yes.
Luigi time.
Warp. Don't be me, don't be me, don't be me. God damn it. Ah. So it begins.
Yes.
Okay, be me, be me, be me, be me, be me. I actually don't know if this is gonna do anything, but... Okay, it's... Still not ideal, but... Maybe if you step on a green tile again? Oh, it went away. I have how many? It doesn't say how many more steps I have. I probably need to buy one of these. How many steps have I taken today? I don't walk, I slither. You've probably gotten about 200 in. That's good. Oh god, not this one. The minigame that made so many palms red back in the day. Thankfully, we don't have to use our palms anymore. That is disturbing. Oh yeah, this is Mario Party specifically. Yoshi inside Bowser. It's a Bowser suit. But that minigame, because of the way the Nintendo 64 controller was, like the joystick was on the bottom, people would use their palms to rotate the joystick, and they would result in, like, you know, burns or whatever. The Nintendo gave out special gloves just for the people affected. Alright. I just need to have Yoshi move past Bowser. And then I will swap. And then no matter who I swap with, I'll be good. Well, no, if I swap to a Luigi, that'd be bad. Wait, would Bowser also be in a Bowser suit? Well, you can't play as Bowser in this game, so I guess not. Only in the very newest Mario Party did they make it where you can play as Bowser, but in every other Mario Party, Bowser is there to cause trouble. I already hear fireworks, but it's like midday. Why are people doing fireworks? No, that's the one person I didn't want to swap with, damn it. Come on, game. It do be strange. The sun may be making the fireworks not as nice to look at, but won't stop people blasting them off. I guess people just wanna explode things. Yo, get away from me. Get away, get away. There's a mechanic in Final Fantasy that has this premise, and it's funny because people always call it the Mario Party mechanic because of this game. It's trying to push me off. Oh wait, no. I'm the one who built the mechanic. No! Can't believe it. I wiped his Zodiac. It's over.
Wario time!
The Thwomp agrees to let you pass.
Luigi time! Yes!
Oh man, come on. Someone step on a green space. Come on, Yoshi.
No!
That's not a green space. It's Jover. Dueling glove. I just might as well just get it over with. Get me out of here. Watch it be next turn. The thing will end up over here. You expect Yoshi to slap someone with the glove? I hope so. Hope it's me. Dungeon Duo. Oh, we just did this one. Oh, never mind. No, we didn't. B. Okay. I can do that. I'm good at mashing buttons. Mash, little Wario, mash! I'm mashing! Oh, I got a mash, I see. Oops. Whoops, that's my bad. Good job, Wario. Oh, which one did he go in? Was it this one? And there's still more left? It's a long minigame. Finish! Why so long? The bad thing is that Wario also won, and I don't want him to win.
Wario time! Yeah! Ow!
Receive 7 coin. 69. Nice. Come on, land on the green space. No, he's not gonna land on the green space.
Yes. Yes.
Are you gonna duel someone, Yoshi? Nope, no dueling. Okay, take my coins. At least I get an item out of it. It's something. Gladly hand him over. I'm gonna invite you, kid. I'm gonna invite you to some Mario Party in the future. See how you do. Terribly. Nah, you'll be fine. What does this do? Watch the boxes to get X-ray to see what's inside. Try to open them with the coins in it. Okay. I see, I see. Coin. 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 Oh, this one? Oh, wrong one. I still got quite a bit of coin.
Wario time!
Oh, that's bad though. That's really bad. Cause you can steal a star, and I don't want that to happen.
Let's.
Oh? Hidden block? Down with stars. Let's see if I get lucky. It's fine. Wait, this is great now. He's still gonna steal a star, which sucks, but that means he can't get a star. It's gonna land on the exclamation mark. That'll get swapped around. ×2? Alright, I need to win this, and then I can steal my own star back, because I know he's gonna steal from me. Mush Pit. Huh? Okay. Come here. I just need to get rid of Wario more than anyone else. No. Okay. That's good. Now I can hopefully steal another star, or steal a star rather, and cement myself in first place. Oh no, I think he's gonna, unless he rolls something small, I think he'll still be able to steal my coins from me. GG! It's looking that way, I hope it is. Yoshi still has that dueling glove. Wow. Okay, game. Sure.
Wario time!
Come on, get something small. That's not small. That's not small at all.
Ow! Oh! Ow!
He's gonna steal my star. I gotta steal it back.
Yeah! Ah! Wow!
Luigi time.
Wait, is that for everybody, or how does that work? Oh no! Okay, don't get Bowser Revolution. Don't get Bowser Revolution. That's fine. Nah, no dueling glove? first dive block. I might as well use this.
Ow!
Now give me my star back. It's my star. Belongs to me.
No!
That's such a big hat. Gotta have big hats. Stark. I will take my mushroom. Alright, Luigi. Don't let me down. What does this do? Oh, just grab coins. No! I could have gotten more coin. Oh, I didn't even see that you rolled a hat. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about my mage hat, my witch's hat. I thought you were talking about Wario. I was like, what? I mean, yeah, it's a good hat. I didn't see that you rolled on it.
Wario time!
It is a good hat, though.
Yes.
We have a saying: the bigger the hat, the cuter the witch.
Yeah. Yes.
Although it blocks a lot of the screen, doesn't it? The cute pretty witch, but I'm no witch.
Oh, yeah.
Golden pipe? I want a golden pipe. What are you planning? I don't know what he's planning, but I don't trust that dinosaur. I don't trust him. What is this? Tackle... Oh, just playing. No! Get him! Playing some football. Oh. Good job, Wario. I guess I fumbled that. This one might come down to bonus stars.
Wario time! Yes.
Luigi time.
You're right there in front of the star. What do you mean? The AI is a little bit funky sometimes, a little bit funny. Don't question it. I'm questioning it deeply. Ah, here's the dueling. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Only 20? Come on, I should have done all of your coins. Let's go. Okay, just dodge. Just don't get hit. Don't get hit, Smile. I'll have you know I've played Toho back in my day. Don't question the recent stream I had where I did terribly though. Easy, hand over those coins, buddy. There he goes in the background. Goodbye, Yoshi. Lost in space forever. I don't know why he did that. I thank him, I guess, for the free coins, but why? I might as well. Oh man. Let's take a look. I'll go back. Can I not go back? Gotta go the long way to go back? No? How do I go back? Oh, I don't want to land on chance time. That'd be terrible. What am I? How many? I have 4 rolls? Yeah, I want to go this way then. Do not land on chance time. Skewer scary. Okay, just don't get hit again. My favorite type of minigames. Goodbye, Wario. Two turns left.
Wario time.
1.
Wow. Yeah.
That'd be terrible if you were to get a star now. Maybe it won't happen. Not the worst. Good job, you have another star. No, don't throw. something. I don't know what that was. A cube? Threw a cube at me? We're gonna duel. Luckily, we can just skip that. Good job, Luigi. You won.
Oh yeah.
Of your choice. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I need to see here. What is the play? I'm pretty far behind in terms of spaces. I want the coin lead. That is not a coin lead, though. Pokey Pummel. Oh, Mash? You already know who's gonna win now. Mash, you say? My specialty. Easy. No, no, cut. You know what? That's just how it goes. Spoilers. I won. That's how we're gonna end it. Cause it's not. I don't think it auto saved. I mashed a little too hard. I mean, I would have won because I had the coin advantage and then the mini game advantage and all that, and I would have won. You saw Yoshi win in your mind. That's what you saw. That's not real. It's fake news. Fake news, I tell you. Well, kind of anticlimactic, I guess, but well, leave it like that. Well, we played Mario Party. We partied on New Year's Eve, and I definitely won. And no one is gonna question it. And that's okay. Let's see. It is 2 p.m. for me, but I think that'll be it. I got through my tier listing. That's what I wanted to do. So, alright, another hat. Thank you for the hat redeem. This one doesn't come with an eye patch, unfortunately. But yeah, I wish you all a happy New Year's. Very tall, yeah, it is tall. I had to like scale it down quite a bit, and it's still very big. You can barely see the feather on the back. Happy New Year's, H Phantom. Hope you enjoy some works of fire. I don't do fireworks, but yeah, I will attempt to look outside the window. And hopefully not die to a stray bullet. Just a little bit of humor. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, sleep, and rest, and I will see you next year. Let me find someone to raid into, and I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Oh, Floof is streaming. Well, I would raid into May since I always do. I think I'm gonna raid Floof since he always raids into me, so it's only fair. Floof is playing Minecraft, it looks like. Minecraft. Alrighty, let's go. Say hi to Floof. Here you go. Alrighty, friends. Thank you all for being here. It technically isn't my stream anniversary, but still, I thank you all for being here for about a year, for however long you've known me. I appreciate you all. There are plenty of places to be here on Twitch, and you chose here, and that's really special. So thank you all. Hopefully we're going to make some more memories in the year to come. And New Year's resolutions. I guess I didn't even talk about that on stream, did I? My personal resolution is to pick up a skill and actually stick with it, whether that be learning a new language or learning how to do Blender or something. I just need to stick with a new skill because I'm really bad at sticking with something. Commitment is scary. But yeah, I'll do that. For stream resolutions. How about just stream more games, I guess? I don't know. I don't have one for stream. I think I'm doing all right. Stream resolution is being more entertaining, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Carving shoes out of wood. I can't do that one. But yeah. If you don't have any New Year's resolutions, that's okay. I think they're a little bit silly. It's nice to think about, but then sometimes they put too much pressure on you, so don't worry about it. I will attempt to stick with mine if I can do it, but we'll see. But yeah. I will catch you all next year. So, see you then. Stay safe and have a happy new year. You're gonna try to keep a consistent workout schedule. You see, so that was my last New Year's resolution, was that I started doing specifically I was doing squats every single day, and every day I would add one more set of squats, and I was going for a good while. But then I forgot, like something happened. I think one day I just woke up really late and I got tired and I just didn't do it, and then I was like, oh, I didn't do it one day, and then I just forgot to do it the next, and yeah, that's how it goes. But I wish you luck, kid. I think you can do it. I believe you can do it. Alrighty. Now I go. It's usually something interrupts it, then you just give up. Exactly. That's why I need to stick with my goal. I need to stick with it. I need to stick. Alrighty, now I go for real. Bye-bye.